this
It is time, my friends, for Paper Wax to face Boom in the elimination game, dude. Get ready, this one will be legendary, dude. Ay, Jingg on raise. Forsaken on your... Oh, you're no. Omen. And tripping.
Ghosts here in hand, a sheriff for Jingg. Similar firepower in the hands of Boom on the attack.
Famouz on you. Those 9, my boy. Ay, bro.
And this will show Boom.
Something's on Euro, bro.
Today's game 2 with what to do around the C site, though. That's a lot of shots as you bait out the shear wall.
Baits it, does not that much damage for how many shots.
And this is Paper X map pick. Next one will be Fracture. Picked by Boom, the decider. I hope, man. I really do. We get to see us.
Something still left back over towards the A site.
Got the Arc Rose as well, poised to flash everybody who's...
Today we also got the grand finals of China, America. So, my friends, a lot of great games. Stay tuned.
Ahead of this one, and Jingg, what a track on the headshot. Famouz going to be thinking down there on the slide. Just managed to find Batman, but Jingg, he's able to come away with 2 kills. The spike now dropped. Forsaken swooping out.
Oh, it's lagging a little bit.
DOS9. Just the one.
I think this will fix it.
Look at the setup, the read here from Paper X going.
I want to see Boom playing their best game today. I want to see Paper X playing their best game too.
With this, and Jingg is up over the top now. He's got a showstopper. He's lobbed it in.
Jingg is playing his best.
Is dead.
He's back. He's back.
It's damn near over. DOS9 lingering here within the smoke. Looks like not really being given too much of a consideration. Does manage to push out to find Patman, but
yeah, man, losing this round here is similar to what happened with Boom against Jingg, man. They had terrible starts. When they tried to come back, it was already too late. They need to wake up earlier today, my friends. Otherwise, they will get eliminated.
0 start. No ping down. Either way, Wall gets raised, and he's going to have to tap the door, you would suspect, but Forsaken will just go ahead and find the headshot. He's slashing out.
Oof, Princess Slasher, 2v2. They can win this, man.
Into a 2v2. Spike is trying to be brought through the baby door and around. 30 seconds remaining, but Paper X have double stacked this angle.
Okay, 1v1. Oh, those 9. He was born for this moment, man. But Petman, he was clutching yesterday.
Bite the bait.
You imagine if he goes C?
Sees and a haunt, depending on what angle he can.
Oh my god, this guy's cooking. He's so smart, bro. He's so smart.
Will actually provide a little bit of assurance.
Jesus
time as well.
Christ.
More time that you can play with the.
What a player.
Bit of an open plan.
Look at this open plan.
Go though.
Oh, he can go anywhere he wants, man.
He's gonna try to push up, can play the close angle here. Waterfall. Footsteps are
hard.
Should have the jump. Ooh, the shot rings out. I'm not sure if Patman had actually cleared him there. No, he's got a haunt in the C's. Tucks back around the corner, and it's just gonna get.
Yo, DOS9 is different, bro. This guy is actually different.
Boom, their first round win, effectively in that thrifty.
Yeah.
One of the best players in the world right now, man. For sure.
Weaponry, getting some of the early damage and the trades as well, and then affording a little bit of reset time for the team to upgrade towards the Vandals as well. A bit of overzealousness from Jingg in that one. You think, all right, maybe some stability will be brought back, but it's the trade game and it's the timing and positioning of DOS9.
His decision making is incredible. It's incredible.
See when that does get sent, something for now.
30 seconds left.
Just hang back, dodge the stun. Famouz.
Famouz getting low, man. Oh my god.
Just a little bit snappier with it.
20
Takes
seconds.
in the pieces, yeah, 20 seconds, and there's still that Odin locked inside of tree. Forsaken's just spraying through now, finds the first.
Man, this is real break. Boom economy once again.
Round, it's over. They need
Bro, they lost out the weapons, only berserks. Ay, man.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Bad for Boom, amazing for Paper X.
So if that's where things do eventuate.
Oh my god, you heard that?
Berserks just around the corner, and
Jingg's on fire, man. 13 kills already.
That previous damage dealt to Berserks, making a bit of a difference there. So he ends up getting picked apart.
And these are the situations where you expect something to be using the dimensional drift to pivot some information for the rest of the team and allow Jingg to get on in, but Boom are changing it up. They wanted to go.
Up and over the top.
Oh, look at Jingg, man.
What? The fall damage.
That's insane, man.
Now the Armageddon going to be rolling out. Divide in the push forward ahead of this one, but DOS9 is there as the angle has the headshot. Something arrives on the site. Still just the open hand, though. It's what a flick and a half. I have no idea how he managed to find that, but they have bought time. The spike never planted throughout this here. Now being committed to. Splash sent up and over the top. The peak coming in. Patman.
Yo, that's well played by Paper X, man. That's well played. Yo, something is looking so good too.
6 rounds.
Just don't put him in Princeton anymore, please.
Here of Lotus.
Just a lot of distraction from Paper X.
Man, this was a crazy round. And the money on Boom, man. Not looking good, bro. But the bonus must be high, so let's see.
In there yet again, you've got Jingg making sure.
Vizx got this going, Jingg. Run a bit different.
Showstopper, 36 HP. That's actually taken there in the fall damage.
Oh, good to the foot.
But he still has to vertically hit that one. 2 versus 2 scenario, and it was, you know, vulnerability when you're trying to establish.
They don't have the pit to try to go along with it.
Devi can actually, remove the guns.
Says, let's put you back on a Thrifty. Overdrive.
Remove that, bro.
He likes those odds. Pushing forward, able to find one. Doll sign holding things down at the back. Famouz comes away with a third for
man.
now.
I didn't even mention, but it's 7-1 already.
Working that is an immense amount of immediate damage.
7-2, 7-2. Great run by Famouz. Man, I want to see you on fire, Famouz, because that game against Jingg wasn't good, dude. You are an insane player. You know that. We all know that.
Sort of advantages, and they need to be able to have some time to settle down.
But man, this map is attack side. Not good for Boom, bro.
This round either. It's just the timing for something over at the C Mound side of things, you know. Generally, if you'd see Devi put the Arc Rose over a Mound, he can be flashing first to allow something to go on for that.
Bro, gotta say, Paper X is back.
Timing that Famouz gets across and then is able to overdrive.
Swooping around, 2 players now contained back behind this smoke. Vizx is gonna try to hold the line, but gets
what? Oh my god, he got so blind.
For a second, looked like it might have ended with disaster.
If he dodged that flash, man, he'll get 2 kills for free.
Smoke shorty in hand, Jingg ends up falling to the wayside. Now 3v3. Famouz looking for the shot, but it's gonna be Patman who finds it.
Chucho.
Just over the shoulder with the op. Doesn't find the contact, and now Spike opened up to start getting tapped here. Swing out, Devi. Holding from the one angle, loses out the fight. Patman now asked to clutch this out. And see Slasher down to a sliver, dead. But does he read the reposition? Has the shorty. Seems like he has an idea, but the time is starting to dwindle. Footsteps going to be heard. Gets it down to half, and Patman! Does he actually have it?
Oh, DNT. Oh my god.
Been a monstrous clutch. Meanwhile, double push around the back is Forsaken, trying to readjust, but Jingg
good trade, good trade.
Play off it as well.
17 kills, man. That's impressive. And counting.
The fight. Jingg comes away with another kill as something does end up.
Oh, it's lagging a little bit again.
The C site here. The last 2 remaining players, but both of them tagged up.
Is it me or is the broadcast actually?
Timing though from Patman, swinging around the back. Watched here by NC Slasher. The first shot missed here. Patman in perfect position to capitalize. Doesn't read NC Slasher.
Rolling Thunder too.
Now has all the info that they need.
Bro.
From here, the Rolling Thunder, far too risky. 14 health remaining.
Yo, Jingg is on fire, bro. He's so back.
Shut it down.
What is this?
Tagging him up makes it a little bit easier for Paper X to come in together as a team at the end. A really great idea to just get through the A lobby earlier. You know, the respot as well.
I want to see 3 maps.
Prowler noting that Shiro is still up the guts of B as well. So
if you're gonna lose here, it's fine. But gotta win Fracture.
From Paper X in this round to have the components for the trades available. And really lock.
And man, it's interesting to see that Paper X decided to leave Fracture open, right?
In that sort of scenario.
After yesterday.
Is if the shot is hit from Famouz for a 2 versus 2 and they're rolling thundering one side where they're expecting the opponents to come from and setting him up on another op line.
Man, Berserk's
what you have for Paper X, that
only 1 kill, dude. Shiro double of his kills. That's true.
That pit comes into play. You've got something who can scout. And the Rocket that can a Viper, but something, never mind, is going to be taken down. Rocket does go flying. Damage found on.
But look at the movement, bro.
Coming through. Swings in with the Stinger, but Jingg finds the headshot. Was able to shut down the enemy Neon.
Oh, I miss seeing this race so much. So much. But on last end, he plays Omen, bro. And not gonna lie, he's looking good playing Omen, bro. Really good. Low-key, Jingg right now. It took a while,
out and Forsaken is lurking with a judge
but he's in a very good position, man.
They might just save
very good position, I mean, in terms of flexibility
Mound could cost them.
Oh, but it does.
And the individual performance.
Toying with the idea of C.
They're clustered up. This could be devastating. There's one. Can't find the second.
They're actually going to beat Paper X towards this C side too, so maybe finally we're going to get the pit in play for Berserk.
Yeah.
The 2 players.
And the Stinger here in this situation is pretty good too. Guarding 10 for instance Slasher.
Save it here, perhaps for the post plant. Pit goes in first, but Patman, bit of a faster timing, pushes forward, finds him. NC Slasher now has to do it all, but the Pico.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. Yo, everything that Jingg is trying to do, it's working, man. Everything.
X are up 9-3.
Everything is life is momentum, bro. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's better
Confidence
than the,
is everything, my friends.
half that they got against T1 if you consider Boom's side of things, right? But it's just another story.
And confidence is a tricky thing, man.
Great ideas on this.
It's hard to get and so easy to lose.
Of the gaps around the map, and Boom, I mean, we've seen that.
Be able to take this map, it would be one of the biggest comebacks we have seen. There's context included.
What's happening?
Players, Shiro able to find one.
Bro, how something's alive, dude?
Sauce. Ends up falling to something's hands. DOS9 though, nice little lurk behind the box. Finds Patman, finds Devi. DOS9 continuing to try to be the hero here for the team, but Jingg cutting him down with a shot.
Yeah, my friend. So, Fracture is coming soon.
The Thorns that just go ahead, hold off that back angle, upper, to get the spot on NC Slasher. There's something checking around towards stairs and hits the headshot through the corner.
Yeah, that's insane.
Pivot towards the A site now as well, and I'm looking at the utility of Boom. You have nothing really to play for on this retake.
No paranoia.
Where's the Boom from group stage, man?
They try to get themselves into positions.
Where is that thing? What happened?
Jingg, however, does get caught. DOS9.
They are not fitting the Wolf, man.
Go ahead, find the one.
Wolf is looking weak right now.
Devi collecting another.
Can barely move.
Two. Finishing off that low HP member.
Oh my god, never mind. Where's X? Let's go, let's go.
Paper X recounting back to Master Shanghai.
He's laughing, having
in front of one another.
Good spirits there, man. That's nice to say.
Does give Boom a round win. So far, Berserks avoiding detection. The bound across, Jingg still somehow comes away with that kill. The judge now from Forsaken just storming forward towards Waterfall. And even gets Shiro down to 67. The armor ripped away from him.
And you've got an operator, remember, for this retake. Do you have to consider saving this to the next round?
I think you absolutely do.
No, man, if you're Boom, you're not you don't save here. If you're Boom, you go. You gotta go, man. You don't. I'm not gonna give you the map point.
Just cut the losses here.
If you give it the map point here, you are trolling.
Slasher, however, is able to find one. The judge for now on the ground. Showstopper, however, similarly at the ready, just looking to try to contain them back. Boom, pushing forward, persevering. Paint shell sent. Jingg frantically trying to figure
Gotta
out
go, gotta believe, bro. It's the only way. If you don't believe, then you already lost.
Invest those in a round such as this as Paper X.
The team, they very well
Get out, bro. Get out of there.
Can be quick in towards the C site with the Nightfall to lead first, too.
Get the paint shell, sending him off the angle here. Bucky in hand for Jingg, just trying to scare him off and force him back. A bit of damage here now, down to 21. Swing onto the corner though. Forsaken, doubling back, is able to find DOS9. Shiro.
Bro. Oh, look at the round they're gonna lose. That's crazy.
Finds Berserks.
Wait, that was spike. Okay, they got it back.
Find one. The spike drop for a brief little moment. Famous with the off. The swing down. And NC Slasher loses the fight.
Now you're safe.
Famous.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go. You cannot give them a point.
The question is again, do you save it? Or do
nah, bro. What save, bro?
Relayed how low some of these players are, but now he's trapped in. Slides across, gets the no scope. Oh,
give me this weapon.
Perhaps. One bullet. One bullet. Reloads. Can he split this? No. The Bucky will once again sing out.
Mad point.
Into an overtime scenario.
Yeah, but I like. For Boom here, man, they are just thinking about to get some confidence. You know what I mean?
Storming through.
Arm up a little bit more.
Push up, close angle. Jingg able to find one.
And Jingg is looking to get 30 kills, bro.
Into the smoke.
That's his goal in this match.
Shot not quite connecting there is something.
What an amazing performance, man. Just incredible.
Meantime, though, he's pinching forward. He's gotten himself as well over to the baby door. And now this back rope.
The title will be Jingg is back, my
wide
friends.
open as it's just DOS9 and Berserks left standing.
It's because of this map. I don't know if they're gonna win, if they're gonna lose.
And Berserks just used the pit.
It's not spoiled, okay? Another day I said, yeah, he's back, and they lost the game. So
keeping in, checking things out.
That in mind.
Spotted Berserks. Just the stinger in the smoke. As the sees, gets a grab. I think noise has been made. And like you're pointing out to me now, yep, Devi still on a lurk. Missing maybe a timing. DOS9 seemingly has spotted him, but Devi.
GG, clean map once again from Paper X. Jingg is back, but Paper X is back too, bro. Oh my god.
as they take the opening map here in this elimination series.
Yeah, it just definitely feels like Lotus is a very comfortable map for Paper Rex when they are going through a time of figuring out who's playing on what role.
They're laughing, they're feeling good. Here we go, my friends. Man, something is on Brainstorm again. This has always been a good map for Boom. Except that one time.
That's gonna be the sun coming.
And they fucking stop it.
Zerk's out from tower, able to find
They
one.
crash this play.
Cannot get the trade up to try to equalize. As hello something.
Yo, they need a good start here, man. They need a good start. Boom! Let's win a pistol for once.
Arrested away from him. It's Jingg.
I wanna see 3 maps, man. 2-0s are boring.
Start here to the pistol round. Push out. This is gonna be the 4K. Has the paint shells. Might try to spread the love around here a little bit more, as
Oh, hang on.
might be regretting that, but there you go. Goes off the peak, finds it. 4-piece for Jingg on the raise.
Yo,
And
Jingg,
that is
bro.
going to be 3-0.
He's not stopping, man. He's not stopping.
It always makes it harder for a team.
Prime
when you've got
Jingg, my
pistol rounds
friends.
that You're generally finding.
So good to see this kid playing Raze.
Well, right. So a bit of a roughie, but it's good to see that Jingg starts off from where he left off in the last map. Now, cast your mind back to when we did first see these two teams play each other in the group stage. Week number 3, Patman.
Fast lane to try to escort them forward. Tucked into the corner, never checked here. But that matters. Forsaken.
Oh
Finding one,
my
now peeking back down
God.
there. Made aware.
Bro, 2v2.
Getting himself another
Boom, we
2
cannot
kills.
lose this one, man. We just can't.
Forced to reposition. Salvo's holding him back here for the
Man,
moment.
losing the
Smoke,
pistol
get
when
ready
the
to
bonus
dissipate, gets
destroys
tucked
your
into the
half,
corner.
destroys everything, bro.
Nothing to flush him out, but double stuns available here for Shiro and Famous. Shiro finding one. Patman, the
Oh,
man
what a
recovered,
great round for
picked up,
Pepper Wax. Oh my god, he has Rolling Thunder too.
pushing forward. Just a pistol drawn out here in the smoke.
Jesus Christ.
Dissipating. Tags him to 60. Swinging around.
Oh,
the shot,
Famous,
pretty good
big
for you.
one,
It's
big
Famous.
one.
Bonus
Oh
conversion,
my
now
god,
come
bro.
through,
Oh
but
my
still,
god.
Again, so much damage suffered.
How many times have we seen Boom win a round and it's only one member surviving and it's
Yeah,
taking
man,
that
they need
operator
to-
into the next one? I mean, yeah, it's awesome that they're able to get online.
more
They're
clean
able to,
with these
you know,
rounds,
the early
dude.
stages not see Paper
But at
Rex
least they won,
run
bro.
away
At
with
least
it.
they won, okay? That's good already.
These ones a little bit more convincingly.
Consider the
Like,
previous
fact that
maps,
Forsaken's
this is
getting
amazing.
in towards the tower
And for
and
Famous too, man,
Berserk's
getting some
able to
confidence
smash
here,
up.
winning a clutch.
Patman is getting all of these trades. If he doesn't allow
Yo, why
Forsaken
did...
to
yeah, but
sorry, Famous just retreat a little bit
getting-
and bring out that operator shot.
pulling the
That would be
authority
the
there.
third one for Paper Rex, you would assume.
it's too risky too.
You mentioned that Jingg got the showstopper in death. Well, now that's
I hate that with
available,
Rolling Thunder.
accompanied by a Rolling Thunder.
Go for the classic new turn setup. Rolling
That's nice.
thunder them forward with the showstopper.
Dust 9 also doesn't have any shield here.
Showstopper now going to be sent. Jingg expecting some pressure off the back of that fault line, but in fact it is just a massive retreat over towards that rope, which that's going to be a decent amount of splash damage on the DOS 9. Has dropped down from Shiro. Is able to find one, but then Paper X opens up the firing squad. 2 more kills in reply.
Yeah,
And
good
losing
trade.
hero
Setting
break
themselves
going
down now
economy.
for Post plant. Remember, the Rolling Thunder is available.
Still in the back pocket here to try to defend. Situated here in main. Famous just taking a bit of a blind shot there. Forsaken is asleep at the wheel. Well, that's going to force the Rolling Thunder. Connects
If they save it here, it's not bad.
Time continuing the tick here. This fault line gets set. Swoop out. Berserk's good to find Jingg. Comes up with that kill, but they still need to break through the door. Berserk's trying to lead the charge. Finds the headshot. That leaves Patman now alone to try to clutch it out. Gets some damage across. The stun. Connecting. The op shot. Missing. Slasher hitting, but the time is not there.
Okay,
for
but yeah,
Rex.
that's a good
Or
round. That's a good
attrition.
round. Not bad. Not
They
bad.
narrowly win. Trying to open up the door here. And, looking for that 2-person face forward. Jingg now trapped into the corner. The Armageddon starting to go across. Patman going to be taken down as DOS 9 is able to find one. The rest of the players trying to escape, but Forsaken eventually found. DOS 9 now with an orbital strike online. Famous. Step on a nice line. Is able to find Jingg to bind.
Okay, that's a clean round for Boom. Exactly what they need, my friends. This is gonna break Paper X
Might
economy.
be finding their footing for realistically the first
Looking
time
better, my
here
friends, looking
in this
better.
series.
Man, I'm still feeling some lags here, bro. I don't know what's happening. I think it's the broadcast.
But an ace clutch. Yeah, FT ults to try to contend with. By a side, Paper X still going to be in a little bit of a rough spot as that's unassisted. Forsaken goes in, dies. Famous peeks. Patman dies.
So far, so good for Boom.
Excellent. Well, that's not going to do much of anything there. Puts the fear of God into him with the shorty. Lets him know that this tower position not going to be easily breached. Divine able to find Shiro, but swiftly falls to NC Slasher.
Okay, Boom looking way better here, my friends. They're gonna break Paper X economy once more.
Famous. He's going to go for it. Oh. Flash out. Maybe not.
I mean, it's
Something once again in an impossible situation. Nothing he can do, my friends.
Very disconnected play at the moment from Boom on this B site.
Turn getting activated.
Oh, no one.
Drive popped, and then Forsaken is just sending it in towards the spawn, and he's almost going to be good.
Oh my God.
Right there with the follow-up. Jingg considers it, pulls off the angle there at the end. The Boom bot not going to be lasting too long, but now a timing here on this lockdown. Placed in front of Jen, but Shiro looking to try to catch them by surprise. Swinging the corner, finds the first. Looks to try to clear it out, but something bails them out. Gets that kill. Now it's on Famous.
Winnable.
A Vandal versus two Sheriffs, both players at full HP. A flash on Molly between them.
Time, bro.
A reposition. Default line now. Sent. The stun connecting. And something just swinging around the back, catching him by surprise.
Big run for Paper X, dude.
Gets pulled off here off the back of the timeout call.
They just look
Man,
lost.
Paper X before, they were lacking confidence, you know, like...
Utilized to be able to find themselves a 13
Now
win.
the individuals are shining.
Looking like he's suspicious.
They got more used to the system, adapt to the meta.
Here, but now is at risk of getting caught as well.
It's looking more like the Paper X we know and love.
Nice little trap play set up from the side of Boom as Gun Barrel gets spotted out. Jingg still able to find one before getting picked apart.
Yeah, you still are at a deficit though as Paper X here.
But it's interesting that they're not running Tehu still.
Into the site.
Their map is yesterday, they run Fate.
Plant committed to Divide with the operator, not something that we get to see nearly as much these days. Maybe once Sunset comes back into the mix. For now, we'll have that in hand. Overdrive in the charge of Shiro. Very suspicious about this smoke. Something just trying to stay tucked, and so far has not been flushed out. The jump forward, looks to try to steady it, can't quite make it happen, but has done a significant amount of damage. DOS9 at 30 HP. Oof. Famous, however,
nice.
Instantaneous, finding Devi, leaving Patman now to try to clutch it out.
He got stunned. And Rolling Thunder.
Has a fault line, even has a Rolling Thunder. And he's not going to be shy about it, it would seem. Taps the door. Fault line sent. Famous not sticking to it. As it's going to be another Red Bull clutch.
Batman, cold, bro. Didn't even use the Rolling Thunder. And this is going to break Boom economy.
Goes down as well. Divide with the
Great run for Paper X. Maps attack side, so good to have for the dinosaurs already, my friends.
Spotted out there as well, but
who took it down meter yesterday, man. Talk about revenge, you know?
Nice idea for the one-way smoke. Makes things a little bit awkward, but some good repositioning from Patman, not wanting to give a duel.
Kid is getting better and better.
Push coming through and Jingg.
Okay.
Characteristic
the boss is down.
Not much damage, Shiro. You're really losing a
chances of Boom winning this round increased 100%.
Taken plant coming in, rolling.
And good damage.
But Armageddon, I don't think that Patman's going to be able to get away from this one. Oh, he's barely
actually not.
Out.
And not.
What a narrow window. And now he's got the Rolling Thunder at the ready. Orbital Strike will start. Forcing back NC Slasher from drop. Something swinging up towards Sand. Ends up getting taken down as Divine. Finding one with the op, eating a flash. Rolling Thunder holds the rest of the team back. 2v3, looking for the smoke timing, but Forsaken finding the headshot. And they're just picking their targets. And
but man, Paper X is so back, bro. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
In the end, somehow, only a 1-for-1. Lockdown now. Tempo use.
One more, bro. One more.
Keeping Paper X locked away for the time being. A couple seconds remaining. They can tuck in over towards tower, avoid the detain, and then look to try to get the spike in play.
3 members now here for Boom as well. Don't want to flood in before the plant goes down.
30 seconds.
Okay, look at Famous.
Retap, just a spray through. Berserk's able to find him. Forsaken.
What?
Massacres too. Divine.
Oh my god. Lock it down too.
Forward. And Berserk's has his work cut out for him.
Wait, there's a chance.
Oh, something's quite low.
Takes the first step.
He knows where they've gone.
Alarm bot, yeah, gets the trigger there. Something escaping forward into tower. Low on HP, as you say. No utility between them. With just a turret. It's just going to be the blind push into tower, and Berserk is able to find it.
He doesn't know.
Be able to bring this back into their favor. The tap, the scale forward, Forsaken.
So many places to be worried about. 8 to 4, great half for Paper-X.
Go ahead and
Berserk
player push out from that B side, but Berserk
he almost got the second.
had it aligned, but couldn't quite find that final shot. Still does
not bad, not bad.
Damage, finds the kill on the Jingg, opens things up here for the team.
Just 9, what are you doing, my friend?
He's taken down at the spike, now planted.
Fibun loses this pistol again. SG.
To his heart's content.
What is...
Tap at the door, the bounce forward. Shiro, great readjust. Finds something. Forsaken gets Shiro, and NC Slasher is going to be taken down. Now it's just sliding Neons. Right at each other, but Famous comes out on top. The tap at the spike. The Sheriff from the buy, and he hits him right between the eyes.
Yeah, my friends, this is incredible by Paper-X. I'm very happy for them, but I also really disappointed with Boom, bro.
Glass Cannon Bulldog. Jingg around the corner. Putting some damage through there. Patman swinging in, trying to reinforce this position. Dawson9, however, is able to collect 2. Opens things up a bit while Berserk.
Okay, try it.
Glass Cannon.
Boom, gotta win this one. Gotta win. No other option.
Getting cheeky.
For a second, what Lau will be flanking.
Tries a slide up into the smoke. Forsaken still slow walking in the halls with that outlaw.
Dawson9 holding
this time I'm playing safer. Holding off angle there, that's good. Oh, he gets clear, bro. Oh my god.
Can he pick up the weapon? He's going to look to do so. Ends up dying though. Berserk's from drop. Finding it. Something now. Has to try to pull this one off. Shiro. Salvo's at the ready. There's the tap. Forcing it
fun
back.
Agent, bro. Fun agent.
Be enough time. Berserks will end up falling.
But expensive.
Collecting the 2 kills.
Paper-X that it is A, and they will now know with all this util.
Fast lane set. Patman dropping down, getting tucked in towards default. Slide forward. He's going to get caught up into the crossfire as Famous does get taken down. Patman joining in alongside something, finding the kill, but double push out of the smoke, and Berserk's good for 1. Jingg, Sheriff shot to the space. Finds another before getting traded out by Shiro. Suddenly, it's Forsaken.
But it's a hard spot to take a retake from.
Is it fast lane for a reposition to try to grab a gun, perhaps?
Planted.
Just a Sheriff at drop. Goes down, finds the first, but oh no! It's the worst possible moment for him. Readily escapes. In the meantime, a sight once again going to be the target. The push forward getting ready to come through. Something trying to watch the angle here with that Sheriff. The push out. It's going to be Divide with the Phantom. He's able to catch him by surprise. Dancing around the wall here is Forsaken. To the opposite side, finds NC Slasher, and Paper-X are doing it again.
They are, man. They are.
The outlaw, but now they haven't confirmed.
Bro, he'll die there.
Spike picked up.
Yeah, this is impossible with his weapons. Impossible.
To go absolutely crazy.
Patman.
Whizzing right past.
With a good shot. Got rolling 10 for next round.
Paper-X.
And this is Slasher, no money. Berserk is no money.
Another thrifty win. Bit of damage there on the Divide. Forsaken though.
Boom is in trouble. Big trouble.
Damn fast with it. Finds NC Slasher.
Oh, we gotta say, man, Paper-X is playing really good. I think today is different than what we saw against Jingg.
Your lurk start to activate, but
where
noted.
Boom was so off. Not taking the credit off Jingg. They played amazing. Prime from Jingg. But I feel like Boom today is individually is better. But Paper-X is just playing better.
Down the Armageddon going to be called in, but the orbital strike is there in response from something, but it's a hair off the mark. Shiro narrowly able to stay alive. Rolling Thunder committed. Frantic spray eventually rewarded.
Oh my god. Dawson has ult, but
he has been a god incarnate in the past series that he has played. Can he deliver here now today?
He missed the molly.
It's just going to be far too late.
Ah, bro, too late. He didn't miss, bro, but it took forever to get there. And now they have no money.
Playoffs.
And it's Mappy point already for Paper-X, my friends. And remember, the winner here play against the winner between Talon and DRX. The video is already on the channel. We got some spice things that happened there before the match. Frost denied. the fist bump for the DRX code, some screen leaks allegations, some history between the two. I'm not sure exactly why or if any of these things are true, but that happened. The night happened.
What can he do more important?
The game was epic. Check that out, my friends. Check that out.
Careful about the rope.
And be careful, because the casters, man, they like to spoil after this map ends.
They might have a sneaking suspicion, though.
So if it happens, it's not my fault.
Still a bit of info gained, and Divine out, spotting out even more. Two players on this side of the map. The Nanoswarm going to be disrespected. Famouz trying to run him down. The Shorty drawn out, but a tiny bit of damage going to be found. That paint shell, however, might find more as Jingg. Position given up.
Forward
towards Arcade, and eventually will be found. Berserks comes away with something, trying to go off of timing, but Famouz just a little bit faster. Forsaken now. Sliding forward. I mean, he's getting shot by the turret behind.
Oh, I saw.
The answer is no. Elbow taken off. Famouz 5 HP. The off would give him a kill, and
good kill by Famouz.
Boom
is still fighting.
Patman now. A 1v4 clutch to try to bring this to a conclusion.
It's good to make some damage on that economy.
A couple shots in, but ultimately will decide to back away.
You're trying to
VaporX got destroyed by Team 1 yesterday on this map, man. They didn't change the comp.
What you can communicate to the team.
This is
against Jingg, trying to spot
boom epic.
top of the smoke, and it's
the catch.
Crazy stuff, my friends. Crazy stuff. Boom was 5-0 in group stage, man. Doesn't look like the same thing here in playoffs. The individuals are not shining as they did in the beginning.
That counteraction to this
is costing them a lot, man. This is costing them the dream to qualify for Masters Toronto.
A site as well.
That would be so huge for the organization.
With a good fast lane, with some good timing of NC/.
Even to stay on the league, bro. Actually, I'm not sure. Is Boom a Ascension thing, or they
squander it? Overdrive here from Famouz, doesn't manage to find one, but Jingg.
I actually don't know now.
Shiro, the showstopper.
Or the partners.
Famouz in tower, sends it to the side. Nothing gonna be found there, but locked down.
Because if they're not partners, the champion sponsor is so important, man.
Trying to counter swing out, eventually finds it. It's all down to NC.
GG, my friends. Well played, VaporX. They are back. Jingg is back. Prime form. And my friends, tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure if the game is tomorrow, but the next game will be for a spot in Masters Toronto, dude. Leave a like, subscribe, activate the notifications. Share with your friends.
From the beginning.
And my friends, I wish you all a good Sunday. There's a lot of more Valorant today. Stay tuned and love you all.
For that final slot.
I think this is a super streaky team. You know, when they run hot, they're really, really hot. So they want to use what they learned yesterday and bring it up.
Oh my God.
It is time, my friends, for Talon to face DRX in elimination game. The winner here keeps the dream alive of qualifying for Masters Toronto. The loser says goodbye. We got Yami and Premium Jet. Get ready, my friends. This one will be legendary, dude. Two really good things.
Out there, Hyunmin hunting for some tag damage. Not going to find much. Mako going to find a kill.
Drinking my coffee.
Seems like he does. Goes ahead, trades it up 2-1 in that regard. In the meantime, back over here on the A site. Bring me up over.
And this is Talon my pick, by the way.
Taken down, so some damage suffered, but ultimately we find ourselves now in a 3v3.
Getting the plant top site as well. You got to remember freeing on the Teo 2.
Strela on hard, bro, man. Everybody copying my boy Mazino. The king of Icebox.
Situated on pipes, Bane.
Look at the flank.
Working and freeing, watching for this flank. It's seen the Viper. It felled Mako, and now he's going to confirm that position. Opts to just go ahead, backs away. Does have those salvos available still, needing them for the post plant, but freeing, getting quite a bit of damage. Headshot there through the corner of the wall, puts him down to 50. Puts up flying, but Estrella joins in, holds the angle. Now the salvo's free to fly.
One enemy remaining.
And okay, actually going to be able to find the kill there. Primi, a nice headshot. Looks for a little bit more, but ultimately cannot get this round win. The salvos will be sent to go ahead and delay the plant. Spot out on the one, but good amount of damage. Going to be suffered there by Hyunmin. Makes his quick exit, still has that Guardian in hand as Freeing comes away with a second and a third. Oh my God, the fadeaway shot in the final bullet.
Man, this guy's pretty good at this game.
Find Kahlua. DRX.
One of the best deals in the world.
Make this a flawless anti-eco.
He has great aim too, man.
Damage Premier can do here. Couple low members.
And we'll just be freeing.
Nice.
to fast track towards that Armageddon. Having had Mako slip forward under 2, but isn't reading it. But Mako
That's a big
sneaks
kill.
around, goes for the peek. Jitboy's going to be taken down. Primi here on that right-hand side on the approach, but it's going to be Pain coming away with the kills. Cruz gets taken out. Primi still here. The Tailwind expiring, needing to buy some damage and can just push up into the cover. They're watching forward.
Yeah, man. Enti. You gotta try to do something there. Yo, these 2 players, you gotta save.
Out from B is going to be noted. Mako
Still, man.
gets all the info they
No?
need.
Yeah, just gonna retreat, set up for the post.
What can you do here, man? Just save, just save.
He's looking to just play this quietly here for the moment. Primi on the check, swings out. Minor damage taken. Finds the headshot. Mako now on the floor.
It will take some time for me to fully wake up, bro. Oh my god. So early.
Trying to get the one tap, finds it. Youngmin does manage to shut him down before he can do more damage and finds the follow-up on the tie to keep
Oh
this
my
now
god, look
into
at this kid,
a
man.
3v2.
He's on fire already.
Clean shots from Hunt.
Damn.
Bailing them out here in the round.
That's a beautiful
And as
run
the
by
wall
him.
falls, so too shall Cruz.
Big run for DRX too. Having a great start.
Australia looking snappy, and now for Jitboys, it's really just about trying to deal some form of damage, stop that economy of DRX from really bubbling up. Not sure if Australia's going to be ready for this. Nope, not at all. Guardian to the back of the head. Some damage found. Clutch on the round.
You know, the big, yeah, not even forcing the Armageddon there.
So we'll just go ahead, drift away with the weapon upgrade. DRX now going to move up 4-1. Solid position to try to go for a flood retake.
This sort of spot as well. Would like to see Mako get that pit down on the site.
Right
Yeah,
now,
but Hayden's up there.
he has to watch
Okay,
here
okay.
from behind. Hyunmin is moving forward, gets himself up onto the belt. Spotting one, dropping, hitting the floor.
Ah, bro,
Puts both
what?
players
Yo,
down.
Talon's getting destroyed, and we already got take fouls, my friends.
Not realizing whatsoever. Tap at the spike. Jitboys doing well, bringing this back into a 3v3, but now the salvos fly to further delay. Push under the corner. Mako drags across, finds the headshot. The Armageddon gets sent here from Fring
Okay,
to
for me.
buy more time. The swing out. Hyunmin
Bro, this kid's so ay. Yo, he's clean. He's too clean, bro.
Consistency from
This kid is
Hyunmin
different,
at the
bro.
moment. Kind of catching the Talon members on the flank with the note from Mako first. And he's just going for them. They're looking the wrong way, expecting a different location peak to come on out. I'm
The last time
we're seeing
Talon played this
same
map
sort of
wasn't against
slotting from
Jingg.
Talon
I think it
around
was, right?
2 players over
And
at
didn't
the
they get
trying to
destroyed,
kill
like
them,
Primi having a
they
terrible
kill,
game?
They pill for a gun. They
So I'm
have some
surprised that they
upgrades,
picked
they're
this.
Expecting that, we're not noted just yet, by the way.
Hyunmin's making noise. He's just running up.
Ah, bro, look at the way he died.
And it's one of those plays that makes you think, are they telling him to run, to bait the angle, to keep the eyes trained there, or is it all
What
just
is happening here,
either way?
Talo?
Mako
Talo.
with 2, a sight opened up.
Talo, what's happening,
Very far
man?
back
This is
winger.
not
If
good,
he
bro.
respawn,
Not
gets the edge
good.
on the Jitboys, they're gonna try to flush him out with the Guardian.
They are
This
getting
is the fight
destroyed,
as
man.
well.
On their map pick.
And what
Kilua,
Kilua
get
do,
out,
1
bro.
versus 1.
Now, opening up on the site.
What is behind that? Who is behind that?
As some nanos get popped. Hyunmin waiting here on the side of the wall. Primi coming away with 1. Australia going to be taken down. Up and over the top goes Hyunmin, and Jitboys immediately snipes him out of the sky. It's the 1 kill answered back here for now, but DRX for the moment very much contained and held at bay.
Finally, Primi, I love you. No 7-1 this time, bro. Oh my god, what a beautiful day.
Down Mako. Just the 1 casualty. Talon finally finds
Finally, a run.
Yeah,
A run for
we're waiting
Talon.
for just some sort
They
of
need 4
individual
rounds here, man.
performance
At least
from
4
Talon,
rounds.
or maybe a
Less than
proper
that, man.
FFI committee. This
It's
time
too
Primi
tough,
doing the
bro.
lion's share of it, but the rest of the team to watch his angles.
They can
as
still
well,
get 6,
dance
man.
around the site, dance around the reckoning, big swatting.
Yesterday
from
on
Jitboys,
Ascent,
by the
they
way,
also had a
onto
bad
the
start.
right-click attempt
They
of
recovered.
Hyunmin. But a better look this
They won
time
the map.
for Talon, as I mentioned, changing the initiative.
Stats for you, my friends.
Them,
Hope
but I
that
don't
this
think that's
is the
really
first
the
round.
big thing that worked out for them. They were
Lockdown
just
for Jit
ready
Boys.
for
Hyper speed for
some
tie.
sort of
Same for
aggression
Mako.
from DRX with the right numbers.
Crucially, they get rid of 2 ultimates as well.
Yep.
Blades committed alongside that reckoning, so it ends up being a bit more costly for DRX, despite the fact that they still have a significant lead.
Yeah,
Hit invested over at green here for the moment.
Yeah, it kind of blocks the avenue of DRX where you're only seeing really Mako go through mid. The rest of the team over through to A, which they're silently approaching.
Okay.
Change up position here for Primi. Top of screen. Swing out. Fring.
Dang, what a
Had to
pick,
find
bro.
that kill from Nest.
They were expecting Primi to play on
Once
that
again,
position.
Pop to try to buy some time here. Jitboys does have the lockdown. Sends it. No Armageddon to go for a clear on this. Plant now being committed to. This means it's going to be probably a bit of a late exit. Not an exit at all. Estrella taken down in transit. Pit is out here from the side of Mako. Immediate tap coming through, and Youngman's
Look at this kid, man.
narrowly is able to get the weapon out in time to take down Jitboy. Swing onto the corner though. Kahlua going to be good for that. As Freeing is just fearlessly riding the rope across. He's making all the noise in the world, and now it's getting frantic. Mako spraying, barely is able to find one, and now needs to clutch it out here from within the pit. High on the approach. Over the top. The bite. Mako playing it so damn cleanly.
It's Mako, man, the legend, one of the greatest, bro. Oh my god.
You might as well call it a clutch. TRX now 7-2.
I mean,
might as well call it a Mako.
It provides for them, and the time being bought when the lockdown is out too. Enough time from the salvos and the nano just already placed on towards the spike, and at that point in time, you're putting everyone into the pit. The decay effect starts to come through for Talent. That's why some loose sprays in that sort of scenario.
How can that guy be so good for so long, bro?
Very reckoning out.
Reckoning to come through, and Jitboy's pushing forward, playing aggressively. He's able to find one, and Primi comes away with a second. Just Kahlua traded out. It's a massive trade up here for the side of Talent.
And my friends, yes, I do.
But I mean,
Mako.
it's already the Reckoning expired.
The timing is crazy. The timing is crazy.
Not suspicious enough. Cruz as well in a forward spot.
What?
Gonna be Bane with a hell of a headshot.
Bro, but they are whiffing like crazy.
Immediately turns things upside down, doesn't it, right now? From a
when they're whiffing like that, man, against a team like TRX.
Already got the sight scoped out a little bit.
Just got no chance. Just got no chance. This is just indifferent, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
And now it's all on to Jitboys, and we're talking about the economic situation. Do you consider a save here to make sure that everybody has weapons in the next round? I mean, Primi doesn't have blades available to back up his 100 credits.
Yeah, they're a tough situation, man. But yeah, what can Jitboys do? Jitboys can buy next round. He gotta go
for this. A couple players on the side of DRX similarly don't have that much money behind. We'll be able to find one.
Okay, that was yeah. 8-3, my friends. Okay, if they win the pistol, man, that's all.
Recon sent out. Mako.
For Mako, no chance.
Kahlua right there says hello.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
I thought it was a straight.
Oh my god, he's going to with the missiles.
Primi will fall. Freeing doing well to find one, but Straya just getting absolutely melted out through the walls. And this is the thing when you got two Vipers and then you get a Harbor into the mix as well.
Oh my god, he gets the kill. Almost got two.
Body still hitting the floor though, and it will be Talon.
We got a game, man. We'll be tough, but we got a game. Like being planted. 5v4, my friends. Talon.
Likely to fall, but
gotta win this round.
Not wanting
if possible.
Potentially
don't lose any more weapons.
Backs away. There's a spot out on the one. Straya taken down.
Just weaponry retainment here for Talent.
Okay, he could deflect. That's good. Oh my.
Does have that Sheriff. Finds Kahlua. Shot to the side of the head. Stun sent, not connecting. Primi still here. Top before 10. Now
bro.
Back of that. And oh boy, now suddenly we have to pump the brakes.
Ty saving the day.
Third finds it here in the round, but now getting overwhelmed.
Bro, too expensive already.
Still some time.
Oh my god, they're gonna lose this.
With the Ghost Spring picks up the Phantom. And
unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
Catching, against the pistols of Jitboys, right?
How is this even possible, bro?
You're looking at a scenario where you've got a plant down, you've got some post-plant utility in the salvos, in the shock darts, but playing these forward lines, having some belated crossfires. I personally thought Thai was going to be able to just triple down there. Right?
Replay of the next round, my friends. Look what he had there.
This map of their own choosing, and maybe we have a scenario where they have to just.
Oh my god, bro. Today is their day, man.
Map one, you ignore it.
So far, not
sweep
good signs for Talon.
Wall comp on this map. Lots of stall ability, but there goes Jitboys.
Okay. Jitboys able to find Bane there under tube. Just outside kitchen.
Oh, the
They
reveal.
reveal it, but it's straight. This man is Daredevil. If you can't see it, you're dead. Either way, salvos are there in reply. Comes away with that one. The AWP just a hair too late to try to find a catch, and now it's going to be Gunman in a bit of a rough position.
Oh, they're not looking for Mako, not really.
Oh, they turn back, but he's still able to find one. 22 HP remaining. Mako repicks it.
Oh my god, babe, this is so over, babe.
Swaps over to the Phantom. Cleans up Thai. Gunman tucking back. Drone spots and confirms. Dash at the ready.
Man, getting destroyed like that in your map pick is sad, man.
Rope is heard. Estrella trying to play close. Ooh, shoulder to shoulder, but Jitboys gets the better of it. Gets a jump there, but Knight is going to be ground into a fight.
I hope they bounce back. Oh my god, man. How, bro? How?
Nanos.
Ridiculous.
Spike planted.
Spike planted, but Gentleman just gets out onto the wider angle. Jit Boy's shut down. Knives now pulled as he's just bounding
Only one
around the
knife.
site. He's got Bane here.
Oh
right there
my
with him.
god, bro.
Gets a 3K. And
Okay,
this
he's in
is
the lucky
now
down.
an unwinnable position.
This is over, my friends.
Everything is
GG!
Sink thrown at him. 13
Talon,
to
step
4.
it up next map, please.
DRX looking very well prepared here for Talon's pick of
DRX
Yeah, I mean, we
looking
saw a little bit of
clean.
disrespect before the map started, but DRX can answer back with that, right? 13-4, that's a pretty disrespectful scoreline. We don't care what you're trying to shake up in our mental scape before this to this broadcast.